Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
Look, Master! Goblins!
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claim. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. I still kill one. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
Nasty blow, that! Can't wait to find out what's inside. These obstacles shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it. I can attack at a moment's notice, Master. Shall I assist?
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I would make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Almost seen better days.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Alright. If you say so.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste the steam.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Okay.
they'd have learned from that last lot that we're not to be trifled with. Might there be aught over there?
What's this? We're trapped.
Huh? Oh. That can't be good.
Why? A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places. This brute has right temper.
Might we make use of this torrent somehow? It's time we make for the capital. Inform the people of Vermund that the arisen is come.
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now, the road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
Summon one. Oh. I think I can see where you're getting at.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us?
Sure, why not?
Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Might as well. I've come this far together.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Any last words?
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
There are few things as exciting as receiving new equipment.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it, though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermund. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, You will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes.
I don't understand.
Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melve, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermund's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in a tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Cool.
Suppose I ought to...
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt!
All right.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Well met, sir.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce Your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the Sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace. But the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display Your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermund's continued prosperity, will be granted entry. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter?
Sure.
I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermund.
Off we go then. There are beasts to be slain.
Alright.
I can scarcely wait to see what we'll discover along the way.
No time like the present, I suppose.
Talent's talent, whate'er it may be.
Right. Here we go then.
Our foes are like to use the dark against us.
Too fast for you.
Go again.
Give no quarter.
I am well aware of the particulars. One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
You must regain your footing.
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint. Many thanks for healing me, Arisen.
Destroyed. No matter, it is not the only path we may follow here.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortuitous.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Nice.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push?
We've got goblins!
have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
Our task is complete.
Not a bad idea.
Alright. Here we are. Harv Village. Let's see what's going on here.
Now, this is a good find.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly
Hello.
beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them.
Yeah,
A
I
small
know.
force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Fair enough. What is your job again? Remind me.
This is no time for petty wars and squabble. Am I expected to know everything?
Oh, that's right. I was telling you about the Gigantus. Now, listen well. The Gigantus is an earthen structure that hearkens to the voice of the sea, for 'tis a servant of the brine. Just as the Arisen commands the pawns, so too does the sea's peril compel the Gigantus. Supposedly, the brine have their colossal servant monitor the dragon to ensure that it commits no acts of excess. As for what the brine deem an act of excess, I could not tell you. Some would argue that 'tis the hand of excess what brings the cup of fine ale to our lips time and time again. But what of it? Those unbidden sips of ale are what keep the throat from growing parched. Without them, life would be a dull affair indeed. That brings me back to what I was saying about the... what was was I talking about again? Ah, of course. The Gigantus. 'Tis formed of clay, and tall enough to graze its brow upon the very clouds. What's more, 'tis said its lofty gaze watches o'er the world even now. And should it be stirred to life by the voice of the sea, mayhap 'twould do aught to put that dragon in its place. You do not believe, but I assure you 'tis no less than the truth. I've beheld it all with my own eyes.
Pray, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
What a view! I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
I knew it to be so.
Oof, that was close.
Alright, so, where exactly are they? Aid the soldiers, dispatch the Saurians. So they're probably near the water somewhere? What happened to the waypoint now? Stormwind Cave. Oh. It's a cave? Oh, down here. Oh. Yeah, that makes more sense.
'Tis overly narrow here.
Gotcha.
And ill-suited to combat.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering.
Oh, well spotted. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant.
Uh-oh.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can. Efficiency at its best.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh? Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
I like that.
Alright, sure. I guess 2 out of 4 ain't so bad.
My word! Never did I dream we would come upon such a rarity.
Master, do take care not to throw it away by mistake.
There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Let us proceed with caution. Monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now, I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further.
Tenacious lot.
Our task is complete.
I like that.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Alright. It's good to hear. Take care now, friend.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, The day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence, and ere it slips my mind. Pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
We have achieved our objective.
Indeed.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermund to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldar will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release?
Sure.
I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Don't worry, friend. Discretion is my specialty.
Oh, don't complain, mind.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you?
Well, I am the ruler of Vermund.
Oh, the ruler, you say? Claim you to be Arisen as well, then?
Sure.
I must applaud the audacity of spinning such a falsehood. Though the possibility certainly stands that the man currently residing in the palace is but a pretender. Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be,
We need to escape.
Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests, and I need not turn my ear to Disa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
The magistrate seeks a place to quench his thirst for knowledge. Where might we find one, I wonder?
Let me think on that a while.
Damn Diviner.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. This building's very old. Might I impose on you to search for him?
What we need now is information. The question is, where to find it.
I knew it to be so.
Good day, sir.
I fear I've much to attend to.
Chaos in the world begins with chaos.
I don't like this place at all.
There's aught watching me. I'd swear it. I need not strive
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he... Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Will this take long? I've ought to be doing.
Could barely drag my ass out of bed. You don't look like much.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Gazing upon the sea makes me feel...
Do be quick, I've... Tell me, I haven't got any of these.
All I've got left.
I wonder what it was, Malcolm.
How did I end up in this miserable place?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
You best watch yourself.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up.
Shall we report back now?
I must be grateful, at least to have a silver.
I've got to get home. I can't stay here.
Causes conflict to plague the world.
Vaults? Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Come, pray, follow me, and quick.
The sun's too bright for it to
I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. Let us make haste.
Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
You too? I'm glad I'm not the only one. Is there no getting through this door?
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've booked, sir.
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
I knew it to be so.
Too fast for you.
Over here! Come...
It's above!
Isn't it amazing?
'Tis quite a finding. Why, I've ne'er seen. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
'Tis as you say.
Hidden place filled with ancient tomes. What are the odds?
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a place existed. Oh, very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
Alright. Follow me.
Soon as my ship to the tavern.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
This should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are Arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Alright then. Sure. I'll keep that in mind. Let's head back to the captain.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Why do you just sit there and wait for me every time? Instead of having to meet in front and then going to the back. Kind of defeats the purpose, you know?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. As a true Arisen, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels.
Sure.
Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you?
Sure.
I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for Your Majesty's efforts.
Huzzah! You done it!
Don't mention it, friend.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. As a true Arisen, you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you?
Sure.
I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
I would appreciate your swift return.
You are the Arisen, yes?
Yes.
The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Oh. Alright. You're gonna take me to Disa's office then? That would help make things easier.
Let's take it easy today.
Hello.
5 days was ratchet up. Can't stomach like
Don't mind me, guys. I'm with her.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Thank you. I will.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? I am Sven, the son of Queen Regent Disa.
Oh.
Mother has been acting rather strangely of late. I thought to investigate the matter whilst she was away.
Oh, yeah.
I gather 'tis the same for you. I can't imagine what else would have summoned you here. My word! You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent King Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Alright then. Duly noted. Thank you, friend.
I couldn't sleep. I thought the scroll might be.
Time to bounce.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office?
Yeah, I could say that. Fragment of a letter that was torn to shreds. You can just make out the crest of Batal and the name Disa. Best you showed this to Captain Brandt.
This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. And from Batal, no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you, take this.
Seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
I know not.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false Sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false Sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false Sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you?
Sure.
My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night. Longer still for those of us on guard.
Yep. See you later.
You're far from your station, are you not?
Who's talking to
bored
me?
out my skull
Oh.
guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some courtly music. Makes the hours go by that much quicker.
Like children at a fair. Only we drink more wine.
Sovereign in decades. At last, we will see the end of the age of proxies. Indeed. The Arisen has always been the mainstay of Vermund. Only they are capable of repelling the dragon and guiding us toward
Kingdom will be aught but assured.
Have you heard? Surely these extravagances cannot continue.
Yeah. You said it, buddy.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Exactly.
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
Not much going on hereabouts.
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now.
Just between my task is to seek out. 'Tis an enigma. So back and forth I...
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
Naught but dreary duty awaits after this. Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
Such quietude is a blessing.
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
Winning over a southern crowd is my specialty.
They're the same tired faces and the same tired frocks.
It was the same. Just how I like it.
'Twouldn't do to
I find it liberal.
Dull days for us are assigned as all.
Have you some business here?
Some of us get
I pray someone asks.
Best to remain sober. All this revelry.
Surely these...
The hell? Where is he?
I shan't let any...
Another ale.
Approach. Yeah. Did that.
I must be
market I go.
the townspeople depend on me.
Now this is a conundrum.
was walking somewhere around these halls. But now he's nowhere to be seen. Every NPC I'm talking to is just giving me generic dialogue.
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
At least my back's not acting up today. Good tidings, sir.
Where's he hiding at?
I'm just grateful I get to
Breadth of knowledge is no less important than depth.
Twouldn't do to... All this merriment...
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
Hold on, let me look this up. See what's going on. Because I'm clearly missing something, but not sure what it is. I mean, they showed me a cutscene of an NPC walking. I tried to find the area. I tried to find the NPC, and I'm still not sure if I found the NPC, but I'm supposed to do something else on top of it, or this whole time I haven't talked to the right NPC. Let's see. Okay, let me make it more specific. Okay. Masquerade quest, approach the false Sovran. No, not Sovran. Sovran. No, not Sovereign. Okay, let's see what Reddit says. Okay, it's unclear. I'm getting a lot of different answers. Let's see. Okay. So first, let's just try exiting. Seeing if the marker moves, changes place. No, it doesn't. Okay. Another one says to talk to the guard outside.
The masquerade is already under.
Yep, it's already underway.
They're the same tired faces.
Yeah, I'm lost. Okay.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
It's a problem that... Am I wearing something that is technically not part of the royal Outfits. Is it the ranks? Do I have to take off my weapon, maybe?
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
I mean, it's confusing because I've already been given access. And I've got an achievement for it, so clearly I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Always the same dismal.
But then something missing.
I'm in fine fettle. You seem to be rather friendly with Captain Bronzer. 'Tis lamentable, but there are whispers ever since Disa's faction. If I were you.
Speak to me another time.
I've things to do.
Have you been? Don't go think trade twixt so. Shook.
I'm a tad preoccupied.
Sir, how can I be?
I'm a tad preoccupied.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
Oh, is it over?
Drawing in a crowd.
Oh, this is the...
Perchance the Sovran, wounded in glory indeed. 'Tis a
Okay, everyone's going home. Is the Sovereign gonna linger here, or is he going home too?
I'm just grateful I
is
get
no
to
less
lead a quiet
important than
life.
depth.
I'll see how far my talents can take me.
Okay, everyone left. The sun is coming up. All right. So was the cutscene like indicating me that you're too late? The Sovereign has already gone home? Maybe, and I just misread it. I don't know. But I mean, why wouldn't just the quest marker change, or...
Ingredients are plentiful.
Why wouldn't it tell me that
Hereabouts.
this is the wrong time, or
No harm in picking a
can't find the Sovereign here right now? Something like that. Instead of just leaving me confused like that.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Alright, so where's the inn now? Might be down there somewhere.
This is where I come when life gets... Bunch of sluggards.
Okay, no, not the inn where I talked to the guy. The other one.
Welcome. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite a tale to...
Shall we get some rest then?
Alright. So now hopefully the masquerade will be just on its way. Like, at its prime. Oh, thank you.
Travelling in other worlds is all very exciting, but I'd sooner stay by your side.
Yeah, alright.
It's an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
Wasting time here.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust?
waiting on a report.
There we go.
Presume to confound me, do you?
I regret to inform you that there is no mask.
Oh. It doesn't happen every day? Now you're...
No days for us are assigned. All is well.
Now you're really just wasting my time.
I've been itching a feeling I've forgotten something in my life.
It doesn't happen every day. But the game doesn't tell you if it happens every day, and it doesn't tell you on which days it happens. Does it happen every 2 days, every 3 days, every 4 days, every 5 days, every 6 days, every 7 days, every 8 days, every 9 days, every 10 days? No idea. Alright. Back to bed, everyone.
Now, how best to proceed?
There's nothing more for us here. It's good game design right there.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right.
Alright then. Let's hope that our masquerade happens every 2 days. Let's go find out.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
The masquerade is already underway.
You were posted in front of the passage yesterday, aye? Next time, don't leave all in front of the door. I had a hell of a time wrenching the damn thing open.
Beg your pardon? I'll be mindful of that from now on.
Whence do you hail? Have you some business here?
Oh! Where did...
Just between you and my tips over.
Another ale.
Surely these
All this merrymaking is a joy.
If you've naught to say.
Twouldn't do.
I find it liberating.
All this merriment.
Always the same dismal affair, if you ask me.
Is this far? Another ale can't.
Okay. Still not finding anything. Alright. Back to the internet. Hopefully this time with a more clear and concise Answer. Let's see. Door. Okay, there's some hidden door somewhere. Okay, let's see what this one says. Okay, there's a false door somewhere. But where is it exactly? The easy to miss clue. The game does provide a clue, but it's so subtle and fleeting that many players miss it entirely. When you first enter the Masquerade Ballroom, a brief cutscene plays. In this scene, you'll see someone walking along the corridor that encircles the ballroom. This seemingly insignificant detail is actually the game's attempt to guide you towards the solution. Unfortunately, it's so easy to overlook or misinterpret that it often fails to serve its purpose. If you didn't witness the aforementioned cutscene upon arriving at the Masquerade, don't worry, you're not alone. Many players, myself included, made the mistake of visiting the ballroom during daylight hours. Okay, clearly that's not what happened here. Once you have the correct time, follow the corridor that runs around the back of the ballroom. As you make your way along this path, keep your eyes peeled for anything out of the ordinary. Eventually, you'll come across a section of the wall that looks suspiciously like a door. Push against it, and it will give way, revealing a hidden room beyond. Right, so from the cutscene of a random NPC walking down a corridor, we were meant to presume that, oh, clearly this NPC isn't here anymore, which means he went through a hidden door. Right. Yes, that makes sense. Hidden door, hidden door, hidden door. Is it on the right side or left side?
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Might be on the right side.
I pray no.
Is there anything door-like?
Would that all my days.
Another ale can't.
Is this it? It's like trying to find a secret in Doom. Just pressing against the wall, pressing A, till something gives way. Is this it?
Dull days for us are assigned just about anywhere.
Oh, okay, hold on, maybe? Maybe this? Ah, this! Ah. Yes. It's far too subtle for me, but, you know, to each their own. Alright. So this is where the Sovran went.
Well now, you're...
Hello?
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour will be right.
In here.
Open up!
Open this door right now.
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on,
A
then.
hole?
Keep
Oh.
pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
Who?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls.
Can they hear us from here?
What
or?
is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Farewell for now.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes, even were he to be removed. I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty.
Maybe it's from Batal.
Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
How very peculiar.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain unseen, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Disa's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task?
Sure.
I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
We've been entrusted with a
Yes.
task. Let us approach it with all due care.
We're off to Vermund Palace then. If you must go off on your own, there's...
You are the Arisen, yes?
Yes.
The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Hello again. Thanks for the help, yes?
Let's take it easy today.
Can't help but talking and whistling.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Yep. Alright. Going up another way now. It should be through the same method. Oh, here. Wonderful. Oh. Shit.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots. Sent out to Melv. Melv, I say.
As it should be. I'll hear no more of this tittle-tattle, thank you. Pray focus on the task at hand.
wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's there.
Oh. Now we're talking.
Townspeople depend on me.
I wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
Hello. Locked.
That I must be summoned at this late hour.
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Summoned by someone.
What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
Talking to me? Oh. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, friend. Nothing personal. In Vermund, the one with the power to overcome the dragon, known as the Arisen, is enthroned as sovereign, while in Batal, the protection of the lambent flame is held as absolute, believed to prevent the advent of calamity. Curiously, the two nations are at odds regarding pawns, those crossers of the rift. In Vermund, they are deemed faithful attendants of the sovereign, while in Batal they are viewed as harbingers of misfortune. Interesting. So, was he like on the intercoms? Where was he? Where was he for him to notice me? Whatever. Okay. Searching chambers. Is there a secret door here too? Oh. Again with this fucking shit. Okay. Metallic crested letter. Okay. Interesting. Plot thickens. Alright, let's get down out of here.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermund has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
Alright then. Let us make our way. What is going on here?
Damn dragon! Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go to them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are.
Oh.
This village is my home. You cannot expect me to abandon it. Pray, lend me your aid.
You'll not live to regret this. Mind the fluid it's raised. Will do more than sting.
Caution! Peril approaches.
I'll not take that from you. I did it, Arisen! Got a hold on the creature!
I concur.
Fear not. I shall aid you directly.
I am in your debt.
Stand firm! You must not let down your guard, even for a moment.
We willing to press on? Feel like our odds here? Well, I'm not sure.
arms and observe our foe before you strike. Lashing out at random shan't see us to victory.
Show yourself.
Hello?
'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. Truly.
Yeah.
I'll collect that.
No.
You needn't trouble you.
No,
that
it's
wasn't
mine.
the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder I feel so hollow.
And who are you?
Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you?
Sure.
I pray you do not walk the same path as I have.
What do you mean?
'Tis a style all my own, a patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose of slaying the dragon.
Interesting.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation.
Oh,
It
yeah.
would seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
Alright. Shouldn't be a problem. Do I need the mask too, or just the outfit?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business, very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery.
Go on.
For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermund. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermund's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins.
Sure.
I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Disa's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Alright. Let's hope so.
Nothing you about. You the outsider? My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
Yeah? Alright. Say so, kid.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
You'd best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had.
How curious.
'Tis a letter most inscrutable, and I fear 'twill remain as such if we cannot find another piece to this puzzle.
Anonymous letter that bears the phrase, a piece of brass. Alright, well, I mean, that could mean just about anything. Doesn't necessarily have to be bad, you know?
As quiet as a bird.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate, which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmaster. Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermund, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you care to ask? Beg pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you care to ask?
I guess not.
Aye. Take care then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
Alright. Appreciate it, friend. See you later.
You must go off on your own. There's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
The hell is this? Excuse me?
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Dear me.
The hell's going on here?
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false Arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next Thief Maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
Alright, appreciate it.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for Wait, listen. The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I'd go and search for him myself, only I'm not afraid of... So I thought, please, sir, old men go into the forest. This won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my brother and I suppose there's only one. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. I'll need you to... Right.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help! I'd thought I was done for.
It was a near thing.
I think I'll be all right.
Save your thanks, Nor.
From where I'm... Anyway, the sooner the better.
You'll hear no complaints from...
It is our duty to protect our charge from harm.
Back at last.
I'm
good on you. You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going... And I was right. My brother. But today's... We managed to sat still. I can't help it. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one, you might say.
Ever since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melve has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now, as the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties, before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Melve offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melve's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor. I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
Huh?
You came to see me? Forgive me.
Yes.
I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. Twas by your godly efforts that Melve escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Fair enough.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village. For our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, you've heard she fled the village, aye? Though
Yeah.
if that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the
Right.
village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermund against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with saurians. Forgive me.
What?
I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful.
Right.
You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village. but it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of Saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. But mayhap they needn't at all. You are the Arisen, I. Could we trouble you to aid us in our hour of need? Please, sir, do something, anything about the Saurians infesting our village.
Saurians abound, Master.
Alright, sure.
Be on your guard.
Saurians, Master.
Fire is not its weakness, but its strength.
Shall we report back now?
What's that?
Is the deed done, Gooder? We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
Well met. Looking to...
To think I would meet you here. Or were you searching for me?
I might have
I
been.
cannot return to Mal. Not till my name is cleared. Not till the dragon is found. This village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here and investigate its whereabouts. Pray, give my regards to everyone back home. Tell them that I swear to return as soon as I can.
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again. If you can believe it. Just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh, why must these scaly fiends beset us so?
Oi! What are you doing, standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural you'd help finish the job.
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only one upon whom we can depend.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them swiftly and ensure the village is safe.
One cannot be too careful.
One of us has been correct.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to our village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave! How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt. He's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
It was a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be all right.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught I could do for her, pervasive though the Queen Regent's influence has become. My humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melv and me as well. It isn't much, but here, I would not see you go unrewarded for your trouble.
Alright. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces, and all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I have no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
So the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa. This spider has woven her web rather carefully.
Dragon's Gaze. If you use this item known as the Dragon's Gaze, Wakestone shards will be displayed on your map. Bear in mind, the number and location of shards that can be found will change over time. Collect 3 Wakestone shards, combine to form Wakestone. Okay. Sure. Guess that's something. Indifference.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your Majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as Arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
I've held my tongue till now, but no longer. You would leave one of your own to die. This is impermissible. A village is nothing without its people. Sacrificing that poor soul amounts to cutting off your own arm. As Half's leader, you ought to strive to do whatever you can to bring him back alive. Can you truly say this decision benefits your people, Jonas?
Who are you to question me? I'll suffer none of your impudence, outsider! Be gone from our village!
I, Jonas, I am an outsider, and therefore have no reason to heed any commands you would give. I shall follow my own will, and do what must needs be done. All those with the strength and courage to do the same, join me at Stormwind Cave.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste.
Well, that's that settled. Looks like we're going to Stormwind Cave. Excuse me. Hey man, how's it going? Don't mind me.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Ooh. Interesting.
Always
I trust we only purchased what we required, Arisen.
'Twas hardly a loss, if one considers the value of what we have gained.
I don't know. The shoulder pads are a little bit ridiculously big, but do prefer the colors. So, you know, win some, lose some, and all that. Alright, Stormwind Cave, here we go.
Mightn't we go elsewhere? I expect there's little left to discover here.
Come. The Arisen's motivations are not ours to question.
'Tis you.
Hello.
Have you come to join us in our rescue effort? My
Sure.
thanks. We shan't fail with you by our side. The captured villager ought to be within. Let us hurry.
Here.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
Saurians, Master!
so soon? What? Seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every...
This is why I destroyed all the eggs in here. Still didn't amount to anything, unfortunately.
I will not be swayed.
Excuse me? Come on, let's keep going.
Too fast for ya.
Your wrist has been drenched.
Oh. I thought I heard some fighting.
I'm saved.
Oh.
Thank you.
It's you again.
Thank heavens you yet live. Let us be on our way. The other villagers shall be thrilled to see you in good health, I'm sure.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
Weren't you warned of doing this from before? It's clear that you haven't learned your lesson. Almost like you're trying to prove the old chief, right? Why is he lagging behind, too?
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Let us proceed with caution.
I think that's the wrong way.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
You have returned triumphant, I see. Oh, what a relief.
Indeed. And now that the task is done, I shall leave Har Village, ne'er to return. In exchange, I beg you to forgive those who joined me. I incited them, and so I alone ought to suffer the penalty of exile. Yet I will go forth from this village with my head held high, glad in the knowledge that no lives were sacrificed under my watch.
There'll be no need for that, Ulrika. In light of your good deeds, all shall be forgiven.
After you left, we who remain discussed that which our village treasures most. It is as you yourself have said, a village is nothing without its people. We ought to have learnt that lesson well after the dragon chased us from our homes. Yet 'twas your heartfelt plea that reminded us of it. Ulrika, would you honor our village by becoming its chief? 'Tis our hope that you will guide us, and that your kindness and wisdom shall unite our people, human and bestian both.
Aye, if that is what is needed, I shall rise to the call of duty. I vow to protect this village and its people with my life.
I could not have imagined a better outcome. The village will surely prosper in Sir Ulrika's care.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
Let's hope so.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your Majesty to venture to Batar, where you might uncover the false sovereign's secrets directly. The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Surely this ought to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fortress will prove a difficult task. With such hindrances in mind, I thought to prepare this. Pray, take it. Few may pass through Batal's fortress, save bestian merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint. But alas, 'tis intended for a bestian. You shall have to act the part. But as to how that should be done, I'm ashamed to say I do not know. 'Twill depend upon your Majesty's ingenuity.
You look like you've not cared.
Curious.